Live, love Africa. What's your excuse for not coming? Please subscribe.
Hello, I'm Dynast Amir.
Peace, everyone. Ed Cairo, I hope all is well. Good morning. I hope you got up this morning, broke a sweat, got your workout in, you're staying healthy. I hope that you are closer in achieving and experiencing your purpose. I hope all is well. Today's topic: Black people, Africans. We give the West our best years. We work hard for the West. We build the infrastructure of the West and get pennies in return, or get crumbs from their table, and brag about it. I mean, we brag about how we're fighting for a position at the table instead of building our own table. I mean, we brag about it. We boast about it. We brag about how we bled and sweat and we died and our bones are buried here in the West. But we give Africa our worst. And when I say Africa, let's break it down. Yes, I'm talking about the continent of Africa, but also we have to understand too, we had our own Africas, in quotation marks. I'm speaking figuratively. Here in America, we had our own communities here in America that were doing very well, that were striving and thriving. But then a guy named Martin Luther King had a dream. And so we abandoned those communities. We took our sweat equity, our ingenuity, our creativity, integrated, and now we have nothing to show for it for the most part. And now we're bragging and celebrating and hoping and praying that one day we will get a seat at a table when we had our own table. Guys, help it make sense. We are bragging and praying and hoping that we will get a seat at the table when we at one time had our own table. There are Nigerians who come to America and brag about how well they do here in America, building up American infrastructure. But that is not a win for Nigeria. And that goes for Ghanaians, Senegalese, that goes for all black immigrants. You being a success in America is not a win for your country. I'm sorry. It's not. But then we continue to put in the sweat equity in this country. And then we, at the end of, when we retire, when we're done putting in our sweat equity, we talk about how we're going to go back home and retire and not contribute anything to your country of origin, or however, whatever you call yourself. That's a problem. I think it was Putin. Putin said that Africans go to Europe, circulate all their money into the European economy, buy all these flashy things, and blow all their money building up the European and the Western economy just to be buried back home in Africa. See, we give the West our best. We give the West our best years, our greatest years, just to retire in Africa. Do you guys see a problem with that? Then we complain about how the Chinese and this ease and Lebanese and Indians or taking over Africa, but we are building up the West. Our ingenuity is building up the West. Now we brag about it. We brag about how there's so, in fact, we brag about all the number of Nigerian and Ghanaian doctors here in America. Meanwhile, look at the medical, or the hospital, the medical field, our facilities, or industries, or whatever you want to call it. Infrastructure in Africa is failing. So how about we come over to the West, develop the skills, and then while we're still in our prime, go back to Africa, or go back to Jamaica, to Haiti, to wherever, and help build that the infrastructure of that country. See, Booker T. Washington, what he wanted to do with this program, he wanted to teach Africans how to be self-sufficient in their own countries. So he would invite them to Tuskegee University to help them develop the skills in which they can go back home and develop their countries. But again, under the condition, like you come to Tuskegee, you develop these skills, you learn these skills, and then you go back and build your countries. There's no retiring here in America. There's no building here in America. You're going to come here, you're going to learn these skills, and then you're going to go back to your countries and develop your countries. I think many of us have forgot that. Yes, I am so-called ADOS. By definition, I am ADOS, I am FBA. But I will not give the West my best years. I will not give the West my ingenuity. That will be used and more appreciated and better spent in building up the continent. And look up, and I forgot the name of the specific program that Booker T. Washington initiated, in which, again, he would invite, I think, like people from Togo, African students from Togo, from Sudan. I think they all went to Tuskegee University to learn the skills on how to be self-sufficient, but they were supposed to go back to Africa and implement those skills so they could be self-sufficient, not stay in America. So again, we have to stop giving the West our best years and giving Africa or Jamaica or wherever black country you come from our retirement years. We're supposed to come here, develop the skills, take those skills back to Africa and build. Hopefully you guys receive this message. I hope all is well. Go to dynastamir.com. Until next time, family, Dynast Amir, search for Huru. Peace.
About plastic in it? No, that bag. Then lunch bag. Okay, that bag with you. Yeah, that bag.
In Freetown, in my limo, headed to an event that's being hosted by the mayor of Freetown.